For the last 3 years, national monument creation, reduction, or justification has pretty much been on the news or in discussions on a daily basis. Experts claim that both the creation and reduction of monuments is a misuse of presidential power. There has been just as much controversy on what qualifies for monument protection as what doesn't. Teams of lawyers argue about appropriate protection under the Antiquities Act. It would seem that the Antiquities Act is a pretty complicated and lengthy piece of legislation, right? That's what I thought until I printed a copy out to read. And do you know what I found? The Antiquities Act is 1 page, 4 paragraphs, 421 words, and only 2 sentences deal with the creation of a monument. It turns out that the Antiquities Act states very clearly that a monument is only declared to protect objects, very specific ones at that. Here's the list. Are you ready? Historic landmarks, like a Pony Express corral. Historic and prehistoric structures, like Anasazi ruins. Objects of historic or scientific interest, like a meteorite. That's it. It further states that the parcels of land that may be reserved are to be confined to the smallest area compatible with the care of that object to be protected. The original version capped it at 640 acres. So how many unique and specific historic and scientific objects were listed in the proclamation for the creation of the Grand Staircase Monument to make it 1.9 million acres in size? I've got to tell you, the list is pretty short. There are only 8 mentioned by name. But then the declaration goes on to list dozens of other things to protect that are not unique, not specific, and in many cases, not even objects, but nonetheless worthy of a monument. Here are just a few. I quote, burning coal seams, steep-walled canyons and plateaus, many arches and bridges, sandstone and shale deposits, sedimentary rock layers, 5 life zones, abundant varieties of plants spreading across large land formations such as, are you ready for this? Pinyon juniper, an abundance of pack rat middens, mountain lion, bear, bighorn sheep, eagles, falcons. Well, you get the idea. It seems that the 4-page, 18-paragraph monument declaration spends a great deal of time and words trying to justify protecting lots of things that aren't historical landmarks, sites, or even objects at all. It kind of begs the question, what if your pack rat packs up and moves outside the monument? What do? Create a new monument? Look, most of the land within the monument was already protected under various other federal laws and regulations, wilderness study areas, Taylor Grazing Act, and even other sections of the Antiquities Act. This is probably why locals have been agitated since monument was declared and impatient since its reduction. And this brings us to a point where I check out and Chad checks in. For the county seat, I'm Rhea Booth.